Channel name. In 2025, the world of extreme mobility has just witnessed something so wild, so unexpected, and so revolutionary, it's being called the beast that turns roads, the 2025 Boot Jahaj. This isn't just a vehicle, this is a monster from the future, a fusion of naval power and off-road insanity that defies every traditional design rule. Imagine a tank, a warship, and a hypertruck had a baby, and you'd barely begin to grasp what this machine is. In today's video, we're diving into the story, the specs, the soul, and the shock value behind the 2025 Boot Jahaj. Buckle up, the Boot Jahaj didn't roll onto the streets, it stormed in. Designed for both intimidation and dominance, the name, Boot Jahaj, literally translates to ship boot, a symbol of crushing force and endless endurance. Why is it called that? Because it looks like it could float over terrain the way a warship glides over waves. With an absurdly high ride height, reinforced armor-plated body, and tank-grade wheels, the 2025 Boot Jahaj is what you get when you stop caring about limits and start rewriting the road rulebook. Let's start with the design, because no one can ignore it. Standing nearly 12 feet tall and 25 feet long, the Boot Jahaj is a visual assault. Its body is made of aerospace-grade titanium alloy wrapped in stealth coating. That's right, it doesn't just crush roads, it avoids radar. The matte black finish absorbs light like a black hole. At the front, there's a grille that looks like it came straight off a battleship, and the LED headlights are shaped like war drones scanning their next target. On top, dual-mounted 360-degree surveillance turrets, not for combat, but for terrain analysis. Yes, this car sees everything. Under the hood, or what they call the core, lies an engine so powerful, it makes supercars nervous. A 12.0-liter V16 hybrid turbo engine delivering 2,000 horsepower and 3,200 Newton-meters of torque. And that's just in eco mode. The Boot Jahaj isn't just about raw speed, though it can hit 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, which is insane for something this big. Its true talent is domination. Sand dunes, frozen lakes, mountain cliffs, flooded valleys, the Boot Jahaj eats them for breakfast. Let's talk about the wheels. These aren't tires, they're tank treads disguised as 54-inch rubberized orbs. Each wheel is independently motorized, allowing for crab walking, zero-turn rotation, and water propulsion. Yes, you heard that right, the Boot Jahaj can float and drive across water for up to 30 minutes. Think of it as an amphibious supertruck on steroids. When it hits rivers, the wheels lock in propeller mode. When it hits rocks, they reconfigure into a climbing pattern. This vehicle adapts instantly. Inside the Boot Jahaj, it's like stepping into the cockpit of a fighter jet. The steering wheel is modeled after an F-22 Raptor. The dashboard is a full-wrap digital 4K HUD, displaying terrain, threat detection, GPS, and AI-powered path prediction. There's no traditional mirror, instead, you get a 360-degree virtual sphere with live feed. The seats are wrapped in carbon thermal memory foam, adapting to your body's temperature and shape. Want comfort? The Boot delivers it in post-apocalyptic luxury. Let's not forget the sound system. Developed by Deep Core Acoustics, it features shockwave subwoofers embedded into the seats and doors, literally syncing the bass to your heartbeat. Every ride becomes a cinematic experience. And when you roll down the windows, people don't just hear you coming, they feel it. The Boot Jahaj's AI is named NavX, short for Navigation Extremis. This isn't just a map and directions tool. NavX is a combat-tested AI originally developed for military reconnaissance. It learns your habits, studies routes, predicts road threats like landslides or floods, and can even activate emergency flight drones stored in the trunk if things get dangerous. Yes, it has drones. Because of course it does. Let's talk about what it's made for. This isn't a daily commuter car. This is an apocalypse cruiser, a planet explorer, a survivalist dream. Boot Jahaj was built to thrive when everything else fails. Solar panels built into the roof charge the auxiliary systems. The vehicle is EMP shielded. It has a self-repair nanotech skin that can regenerate minor body damage. And in worst-case scenarios, it has a built-in 2-day survival module including water filtration, medical kit, satellite comms, and emergency rations. Let's not forget the rear. The Boot Jahaj has a fold-out command platform with deployable legs, so you can turn it into a mobile base camp or a tactical observation tower. Whether you're a wilderness adventurer, military commander, or billionaire prepper, this is your ultimate toy. Only 150 units of the 2025 Boot Jahaj will ever be made. Each one costs over $4 million and must be custom ordered with a minimum 12-month waiting period. Why? Because every Boot Jahaj is handcrafted, from the body armor to the AI integration. Buyers include royalty, special forces, oil magnates, and a few unnamed clients whose identities are locked behind military-level NDAs. But here's the craziest part: this machine is street legal in over 50 countries. Yes, with some modifications, it can drive through your neighborhood. Imagine watching your neighbor roll up to the grocery store in something that looks like it belongs on the moon. That's the level of absurd dominance we're talking about. So why does the Boot Jahaj matter? Because it proves one thing. In 2025, imagination is no longer limited by engineering. The line between military-grade machinery and personal adventure vehicles has been permanently blurred. It's no longer about luxury or performance, it's about power, presence, and preparation for anything. The Boot Jahaj is not just a car. It's a statement, a beast, a legend in the making. If you saw this monster coming down the road, what would you do? Would you move out of the way, or try to hop in? Don't forget to subscribe to Name for more insane machines, exclusive reveals, and next-gen automotive madness. This is just the beginning.